Man, big shout out today to Treasure Talk and Myers Metal Detectors. We're getting to hunt with those guys today. Stick around. Oh, and by the way, we're on Treasure Island in Florida. Boy. From lost treasures and forgotten places, all the way to Sasquatch, we're finding Alabama. Hey guys, I'm with Russ out here in beautiful Treasure Island, Florida. And we finally get to tell you about something I've been testing, and a lot of other guys have got to take a little tryout with, and I got Russ with me today, and he's going to tell us when this new coil right here is coming out, and a little information on a brand new detector.
Hey everybody, Russ from First Texas Products, Fisher Teknetics Bounty Hunter. Yeah, Jeremy was one of the main testers on this coil here, which is a 12 coil DD. This is a 12 coil DD F75. This coil was originally developed for one of our new machines that we're coming out with, but it did so well in the water as well as on the land, and a lot of that we learned from Jeremy himself, that we decided to make it available for our older legacy models. Jeremy has it here on the F75. We're making it for the T2. We're making it for the F19. We're making it for the G2 Plus. Even the Bounty Hunter side of things are going to have this coil. Amazing coil. One of the things that I really like about it, if you want to use it in the water, this just slices right through the water. Look how thin that is. The other really cool thing is there are no spars here. So you're not dragging in the water like you will with, like, well, I don't have one. I was going to show you one of our other coils. But this just slices right through the water. The neat thing is you've got 12 inches wide back here, narrows up front, so you've got a lot of ground coverage, but it's nice and tight up front, not only in size to sneak in between stuff, but also in performance, so you can really zero in on multiple targets if you're in some trashy ground or some very congested ground. Awesome coil here. We're really excited about this coil.
The weight is fantastic.
Super light, the lightest thing you could ever have. I mean, it's the lightest coil we have by far, and it's a 12-inch coil.
It really is a pleasure to swing, because I've been using it a while now, and it really is a great coil.
Good, yeah. Well, a lot of your feedback went into making this coil just a little bit better. So
I appreciate the opportunity. What's up, y'all? I'm out here today with a special guest on the show today. What's up, Jeff?
Hey.
Man, we're gonna hit this beach. All y'all boys look ready to go.
Well, we are ready. That's Low Tide Tim.
Low Tide Tim, how are you, brother?
Pretty good, sir. AKA the Mumbles Man.
Awesome, I like it. All right, guys, we're gonna hit the water and see what's up. All right, guys, there's a good many dead fish out here. Like the red tide is working its way in. Some of these fish may have died from that red tide they had.
This is the effects of the red tide.
Is that what this is?
Yeah,
I was wondering.
There should be no smell, no dead fish or anything. All this is from the red tide. It can affect the respiratory system, so if you start getting kind of sore throat or coughing,
Go up in the dry for a little while. Okay, yeah, thanks. I was wondering what the deal was.
Nasty.
Pretty solid 76, not very deep, I don't think. Oh, there it is. Heck yeah, high wheels. Sweet. See what else is out here. Solid 70. Wouldn't deep. Surely that's not it. There we go. It's a dime. We dig them all the time. My buddy JJ James out on the West Coast, man. What's up, JJ James? Deep dime that time. Well, not really deep. About 6 inches. This new coil's doing good. You get to cover more ground than with the standard coil. I swear I think it's lighter. Another good dime signal. See what we get. That's acting more like a beer top. Got it. Y'all, I can tell you this coil right here I've been testing for a little while now. And this coil is extremely good. And it's very deep too. Another dime. Heck yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, this thing, the toe of it's really tight. And it's a lot like your stock coil, except it's deeper. But it still works in those really good, messy, tight places. Even though it's a bigger coil, it just does a really good job, even in the trash. I'm gonna do some test garden demos for you guys soon. So, tell us a little bit about this new machine you got here with you today.
So right here, this is the Impulse AQ Limited. This is one of the newer machines, well, the newest machine that we've come out with. This is a pulse induction unit. As you can see, it's waterproof. Pulse induction, what that means is you can go deep in the salt, in the heavy mineralization. There is no such thing as iron masking with this unit. The one thing that this does that no other pulse induction does is it does have iron discrimination and target identification. It's got a little mute button here. If you adjust that mute and adjust your reject, you can totally get rid of any iron signals.
Wow, that's
just
crazy.
Impossible before that. This is an outstanding machine. I want to tell people too that this is a gold machine. Don't fool yourself, you know, this is a gold machine. If you're not one of those people that's willing to walk a quarter or a high conductor, this is probably not the machine for you. But what I like to say is this machine is don't find more, just find more gold. This is tuned for gold. I mean, this ring right here, 19 inches in the sand, in the wet water, in the salt water, 19 inches all day long.
Wow.
This just does stuff that no other machine does.
Wow.
So we're excited to get this out. It should be out here soon.
Well, thank you, brother. Appreciate having you here. All right, guys, me and Kev we were walking back from the beach and got in the car, and I guess we drove about 30 minutes.
Yeah, about that.
Kev asked me, he said, did you find any like small washers? I said no, but I found a target that I think's a washer that is a washer shaped piece of iron. Well, it turns out that it's something sounded a lot like a bottle cap on the F75. Wet it up a little bit. We'll start with this plastic brush and see what happens. There's a lot of concretion on it. Yeah, I'm getting more now. Alright, turns out this thing, I think this is a 12-step token. The back says, like, what was it, Kev? Grant me the serenity, or
God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I can, something, however it goes.
It's concreted up pretty bad, guys. It's pretty cool. Always check your trash. All right, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see y'all next trip.